tonight's call. Want to welcome everybody that is a part of our organization. Tonight is the Wednesday kickoff period of our Success School drive. This weekend, one of the most important weekends in our AdvoCare business, the launching of, our second biggest national success school at AT&T Cowboy Stadium. I know there's a lot of hype going on right now with this success school just around the corner. And one of the things that I'm excited about tonight is that we're just going to simply hone in on some of the things that are really happening with recognition, celebration, and an opportunity to hear from one of my good friends as a champion, special guest. I'm going to keep it hidden until he comes on board. But with that, I just simply want to say welcome, especially if you are new to our team call. I want to welcome you guys. So a couple things that we always try to kick off and make these calls exciting, especially when you see your name up on our congratulation board. We love to recognize people that are moving the ball down the court, people that are moving the ball down the field and getting wins. And one of the ways that we gauge that is by, simply sharing our product, by connecting with people, inviting people to connect with us, inviting people to connect with what you have to offer, which is hope, freedom, not only physical health, but also financial health. So definitely excited to have you guys that are on the board. And one of the first recognitions is to our top recruiters. Chance Davis had 2 recruits. Derek Bonister had 2, and Corey Sittner had 2. So way to go, guys, top recruiters. We had 23 other distributors who had one new distributor come on board with them. So way to go. We had 29 total new distributors in our organization. And, man, that's exciting for us to see, just the growth and the depth and so many lives that are connecting. So way to go, guys. And we had our 10 top overrides. People are moving up and getting that override. That's one of the ways that you can see, if this is your first time listening to this call or to our what an override is basically when you help other people get to that 40% discount level, the company pays you an override, a percentage of how much business happens through that advisor. So one of the biggest things we love sharing and connecting with people is helping them get to that top discount level. And then if you're really in the business to helping others, then the company is going to compensate you and help you. And that's where you start building that residual passive income. So way to go. Those of you that are growing your overrides and really building it, that's where really the wealth is built in AdvoCare, is helping others win. So congratulations to you all, top 10 override on our team. And the 3K Club is one of those things that I really love to recognize. People that that they are getting business done. They are helping people win. They're helping people not only get product, they're moving product in the marketplace, they're helping other people understand the value of making that advisor investment in their life, in their health, and in their business. And, man, Will Grunhauser and Brittany up in Billings, Montana with the Grindhouse, man, the 6K Club, they just doubled the 3K and are making it happen. So way to go, guys. And also, this was really fun to see, but it looks like a family up there is really taking off. But we had Samuel Lacey in the 4K Club, but then there's a Samuel J. Lacey, who was a part of the 3K Club, and then under them, Brittany Lacey, also part of the 3K Club. So, this Lacey family is moving and growing, and there's a lot of business happening there. Congratulations, you guys. We're so excited. Keep it up. And then Hui Nguyen, congratulations also out here in California with the 3K Club. So good job, guys. That's something that we love to congratulate, because that means that you guys are just really kicking butt and taking names, and I love that. So good job. All right. Well, one of the things that I want to just make sure that you guys are staying tuned and really connecting is with the post-success school calls that are going to be coming. So stay tuned with those. We have, those Gauge calls that Wayne has been leading every Thursday, of either the 2-minute drill or the Gauge call. So those are important for you to understand that those are set up as a 15-minute conversation in order to help you really take a good gauge of where your business is. And Wayne has been doing a phenomenal job. It gives you a snapshot of like what it means to be successful, and no better person to train us and help us than Wayne trained. And then also just want to make sure you guys stay tuned. There's going to be emails going out. There's going to be information going out for most likely a Monday after Success School call from Wayne that is going to really help you set the stage, especially for those of you that are making the trip, coming down to Dallas, that are making that investment in yourself and in your business. You're going to notice a huge, like what now? And Wayne is one of the best strategic people to help you build your business from successful to successful. He is a master of laying down a plan, laying down a framework that's going to help us really know now what. Now what are we going to do, and put a plan together. And this weekend is just going to blow your mind. And so excited that many of you have made the decision to join us there at Cowboy Stadium with the Advo Nation. So just stay tuned with these calls because they're going to be powerful. So don't miss out on them, and make sure if you aren't able to get on them that you listen to the recording as soon as possible, because they are powerful for your business. All right, next thing. This is something that I simply wanted to share with you guys tonight. That's going to lead into what challenges and growth that has been happening in my life, but also one thing that I really appreciate about the culture of Advocare is that they always challenge you to grow and to stretch. And many times they recommend books and resources that are going to help you in your journey, not only in life, but in your relationships. It may be even in your own spiritual journey. And we don't necessarily expect everybody to believe the same thing that we believe, but we definitely want to emphasize that there is an element of faith that goes into building this business, because many times it's not just you that is doing things. So I hope you understand me with that. And one of the things that I drew from the challenge that Wayne set out to all his leaders is to grab a hold of this book. It's called The Draw the Circle, the 40-day prayer challenge. And I've been daily, from the moment we got the book, just really waking up early, spending time in this prayer challenge, and it's been crazy to see some of the things that are starting to happen. I have some fun stories to share about that. But one of the things, there's a verse in the scriptures that talks about drawing a circle, which means really circling a prayer and making that something that you have no shame in asking for. And one of the things that I love about the relationship of prayer is that the scriptures teach us that it says, ask and it will be given to you, seek and you will find, and knock and the door will be open to you. And one of the things that I love about parenting is that there's many times that as a parent, I'm able to see what is best for my child. My child might be able to ask a lot of things, and I know what's best for him, but sometimes like when he asks things that I know are good for him, and that'll help him, and that I, as a good father, I want to give those things to him. And it doesn't mean that like everything we ask for is going to be given to us, but many times when we're in alignment with the giver, and our heart and our everything is ready to receive, we need to ask. And man, I'll tell you a quick story about the $600 lemonade stand. One of the things many of you know that we have been on a journey right now to get ready to go to Kenya. Many of you know that Mandy and my boys are coming with us on a trip. We're going to be going and serving the kids from the Kibera slums for 2 weeks in Nairobi, Kenya. And one of the reasons why Mandy's not going to be able to be with us at Successful is because the team is flying out Friday, and so her and the boys are traveling with the team, and I'm going to catch up with them from Successful. But we set out to raise $14,400 in order to be able to go on this trip. And that was something that seemed like a huge, obviously a huge task and a huge amount of money for us to raise, but it has been crazy to see how the money and the generosity of people has come in. But on day 6, while I was doing this 40-day prayer journal, on day 6 for me, I just want to just share something that is really powerful for me, that I've also been able to see how, like, you know what, when you actually, it was on day 5, when you write things down and you actually make the ask, how things happen. And I believe that God specifically ordained for this to happen in a powerful way. And the reason I share this is because I want to encourage you guys to use this book as a tool to help stretch you and grow you to see what happens, not only in your life, in your relationships, but also in your AdvoCare business and things that you draw a circle around and pray for. So on day 5, it was writing it down, and it was all about, like, the thing that was heavy in my heart was to know that Kenya was this week, and we still had $600 left to go. And one of the things that I did is just write it down and write down this prayer. And one of the things that I knew is, like, this is me. This is my relationship with God. And I said, to you, money is not an obstacle. $14,400 is what we set out, and I thank you, God, in advance for your generosity and your provision. And I wrote that down that morning at like 5:30 in the morning. And later on that day, that specific day, we had some friends of my son, Xander, that had a sleepover party that they had, and that they wanted to do a lemonade stand and a bake sale for their friend Xander. And they didn't know how much they were going to raise or how much money they were going to make, but they wanted that money to go to their friend Xander. Well, there happened to be a gentleman that just was walking by, and he decided to ask them what their lemonade stand was for. And so they started talking to him, and they were telling him that it's for their friend who is 9 years old and who's going to Kenya. And he told them, you know what, give me a second, wait right here, let me go to the bank. And he came back with $500 cash and just gave them to those girls, and they were just blown away by just how somebody would be so generous. I mean, $500 for a thing of lemonade, but he was used, we believe, by God to show this generosity and how God works in mysterious ways. And then there was another gentleman that came by, and he also had a very generous heart, and he gave $200. So the girls knew that we needed to raise $600, and the other 100, they either split it or paid their moms back for the food, the stuff. All that to say, out of the blue, 2 people gave $600 on this little lemonade stand because these girls stepped out and did something for someone else with generosity, and it was amazing. So we were blown away because that helped us reach our goal, and that's how powerful that day was for me, and that I drew a circle around us raising our last $600, and it came through a lemonade stand. So if you guys want to hear more about that or see more information on that, just stay connected to our Facebook page. But just know, like, I wanted to share that because it was powerful for us, and I believe that there are things in your life and in your business that you need to be circling right now to help you grow in your faith in your trust, in your risk, and to ask for big things to happen. And so that's just my encouragement. It's a powerful story of what happened, but with that, there's also been specific things that I've been circling in regard to Advocare in our business, and one of those things is our National Success School. National Success School is one of the most powerful weekends that that you will experience in the world of Advocare. Why? Because the whole Advo Nation comes together. Our doctors, our top leaders. It's where you get to see the culture, the company, the ethos of this group of people that lives are being transformed, and we love empowering others and bringing others with us. And especially for those of you that this will be your first school, it is going to blow your mind because you're going to be validated, you're going to be encouraged, you're going to be challenged, and it is not too late. Olivia Sample is an incredible example of a person that came in on Saturday, experienced Saturday and Sunday, and came back that year, and just her life has been radically changed. And she was even able to win one of those $6,000 rookie bonuses because she went to Success School. Lives have been transformed, and one of the things that I wanted to do, and get ready, guys, because I wanted to have one of my great friends in our team, the one and only Mr. Corey Sittner, to be able to share just what it means to have strong vision and what his experience with going to Success School and being a part of this culture, what it's done for him, his life. So Corey, if you're there, go ahead and hit *6 and just share with us of what Advocare has not only done for you, but how powerful Success School has been for you. So if you're there, Corey, go ahead and hit *6, buddy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, buddy. Go ahead.
All right. Thanks for having me on the call. Just Anthony wanted me to share about Success School, and like anyone that's close to me, they know I keep Advocare super simple. So the power of Success School is hands down. You don't know what you don't know. If you haven't been there and you're thinking about going, or it's your first time, or you're questioning, you can ask Anthony 100 times if you think you should go. And like I said, you don't know what you don't know. You can ask Anthony anything, but he's not going to tell you something you can see with your own eyes. So are you willing to sacrifice one weekend for yourself, your family, and your future that could possibly change your life? Because like he was talking about Livy, it changed her life, and for sure it changed my life completely, life-changing. Because when I got to Success School, I seen everyday people just like you and me living their dreams and doing what they want and being with their families. And Anthony's been with me a couple times this week, and I've been with my family all week. And that's why I do Advocare, for the time freedom that it allows me. I mean, and it's unexplainable. I can't even begin to touch on it, on how powerful that is to me. But it all started from Success School. I've been to the World Series. I could sit on this call for an hour and answer any question you guys wanted to ask me about the World Series, but you still wouldn't have experienced it after you hung up the phone. Success School is the same way. You got to go there. You got to see it with your own eyes. So I'll just tell you, I'll make it quick. If you have any kind of interest, somewhat interest, or any kind of seriousness about Advocare, you have to be at Success School. So that's my 2 cents.
I love it. And, man, thank you so much, Corey. And I love those of you that are online and watching this picture. This was a picture taken just this week for us on Monday, and I specifically knew that I had to get Corey in front of my newest advisor and business builder relationship that is there with Ty and CrossFit Sunset in downtown Los Angeles. And I tell you what, it was unbelievable to not only I mean, my legs are still burning because it was such a crazy workout. I tell you what, I thank God for post-workout recovery and nighttime recovery, because if not, I would be out. But Corey, it was great working out with him, and he is an incredible athlete and champion. But one of the things that I knew is like, man, if I could just simply have another person come with me and share and bring that two-on-one, that third-party credibility, somebody that has, is breathing it, living it, is not just talking about it, he is about it. He is all about animal care. And to bring that type of person with strong vision into this gym and to connect with the gym owner, it was amazing. And one of the things, guys, why I'm stressing and talking about National Success School is because by having Corey share, just with no strings attached, no financial investment necessary for him, he is just bringing himself, what he is, a champion. And he is just sharing it like it is. And he was able to talk and connect with Ty in a way that, I wasn't able to. But he just said some simple things. He's like, you know what? You got to be there. You got to see it. And Ty, that same day, I told him, hey, let's make it happen. This was this Monday, guys, of this week. And I said, Ty, he has a tournament going on this weekend. He had just gotten back from Philadelphia. And Corey just laid it out and just put it with a strong vision. And Ty later that same day, he texted me. He's like, all right, I got to go. Let's make it happen. Let's go. So we eliminated all excuses. And now Ty is going to be coming and experiencing his first Success School with us because he's making the commitment to be there. So I'm telling you this, guys, and I appreciate you, Corey, for sharing tonight, bro, and I appreciate the team and the nation up in Montana and throughout all the U.S. that you are reaching with your leadership and your strength and your vision. People are following, and I'm so grateful to have you a part of our team and our family. But I want to end with this, guys. Be strong with your vision. That means that you have to have a very clear vision as to where you are going, what you are all about. People will follow you when they see and understand your vision. Be courageous with your faith. Do not be afraid to have strong faith, to make big circles around that. Man, I've been circling downtown. I've been circling that CrossFit Center because I know that there are lives that need to be transformed, and we have something to give people to help them transform their lives. Be faithful to your commitment. And that's something really deep that is hitting me right now. That I need to make commitments, but I need to be faithful to those commitments. For my yes to be yes and my no to be no. And I guarantee you guys, as a part of our team, we are committed to you. And those of you that are looking to build a dynamic team, that are looking to transform your lives, your family, your community, this is what it's all about. Be strong with your vision, be courageous with your faith, and be faithful with your commitment. So with that, guys, congratulations for those of you that are making the decision, even now, to come this weekend to Dallas, Texas for Success School. Thank you so much. God bless you, and we will see you at Success School.